Welcome to this video demonstrating how to use the randomisation website for the SurfON trial. For SurfON, the randomisation program determines an infant's study number, the arm of the trial they will enter, and confirm that the infant meets all of the eligibility criteria for the trial. It is also where the parent's contact details and screening log are entered. The randomisation website for SurfON is located at the URL on the screen and should be accessible on most devices and browsers. However, for the purposes of this demo, I will be using our training website. The only difference between this website and the live randomisation website is the pink banner at the top stating I'm currently on the training website, and the generic list of centres used to log in as opposed to the list of current recruiting sites. To complete the SurfON training pack, you will be given access to this demo instance and also the Open Clinical database. The URLs and login details will be in your training pack. To log in to the randomisation website, each recruiting centre will have a single login for the purposes of randomising subjects into the trial. The details for logging into the live randomisation website should be emailed to your site or stuck on the inside of the site documents box. I'm going to go ahead and log in on the training website as Centre 103 with the password SurfON. Once you have logged in, you will see the main menu. The first option is Enter Infant, and clicking this will take you to the form where an infant can be randomised into the trial. I'm going to go ahead and enter some sample data for an eligible participant. Once this has been completed, click Continue. After this, you will be taken to a summary page to confirm the details of the infant. You can either complete, amend, or cancel the entry of the participant. If I click Amend, I'm able to make any changes to the data previously entered. Once any changes have been made, click Continue again, and you'll be back on the summary screen. I'm going to go ahead and confirm this data is all correct by clicking Complete. Once the data has been confirmed, you'll be sent to this page showing the infant's allocation and study number. This lets you know the infant has been successfully entered into the trial. There is also a print button below the study number and allocation. Click this to open up a PDF which you can then save or print. A copy of this should be printed and kept in the data collection file. There is also a button to add contact details. This short web form should be completed as soon as possible, ideally immediately after randomisation. If this is not possible, I'll demonstrate where these details can be added or edited later in the video. After entering this, I can close the tab and return back to the home page. You can see the infant just randomised appears at the top of the home page. I'm now going to enter another infant into the trial with some different data to show you what happens when data that makes the infant ineligible or data slightly out of the normal range is entered onto the randomisation program. So again, I click Enter Infant, but this time I'm going to leave one of the questions blank and also enter one of the numbers outside of the validation range. In this case, the website gives me a warning in yellow and an error in red. Warnings on their own will not prevent the infant from being randomised. However, you should check this information is correct before randomising the infant. Errors, however, will prevent the infant from being randomised as they normally check eligibility criteria for the trial. So I'm just going to go through and edit these as I've mistyped and forgotten to enter one of the questions. However, if the infant didn't meet the eligibility criteria, I should click Cancel to close the form. That concludes the demonstration of how to randomise infants. There are now 2 more pages to demonstrate. The recruitment list shows a list of all recruits from your centre and an option to print their randomisation details. This is also where the mother's details can be added or edited in the event that this was not done immediately after randomisation. The next page is the screening log. This is expected to be completed monthly and is a log of infants screened and their eligibility statuses. The last thing to note is that once an infant has been entered via the randomisation website, the data will be automatically transferred to our Open Clinical data entry system. So when I log in to the Open Clinical data entry system in the next training video, You will see that these infants are already there, ready for the next study events to be entered.